And you know, honestly, brother, you've had a different vibe this week, man. I feel like you've been really I've been feeling good energy from you since we seen you last night in the morning.
Yeah, man. Just just through all that, like, you just mature as a person, like, over time. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm better at dealing with everything, better at processing emotions, better at processing what's going on around me, and it just, I feel like I'm a better person. Like that's what everyone says. Like, difficult times bring out like the biggest improvements in yourself as a human. Like, I feel like myself and a lot of other people like use the sport not as a, like, we don't fight for money, or we don't fight for attention. We don't fight for anything like that. We fight. I use martial arts. I use fighting as a tool to like improve myself, and I feel like through over the years you slowly get those lessons, and the lessons that you learn in the cage you apply to your life outside of the cage as well. And that's like this is my therapy. This is my everything. That's why martial arts, that's why fighting like means so much to me. That's why when people are like, oh, well, when are you gonna walk away from? It's like, bro, I'm never gonna. I can't walk away. Like, it's like a dependent on martial arts.
What's the longest you've gone without competing?
This might be close to it.
Right?
This is like, I believe it'll be 9 months.
Wow.
Since I've been in there. So, this might actually be the longest I've gone. I'd have to double check that, but it'll be damn close. Yeah. And it's not like I haven't been training the whole time, you know what I mean? Like, pretty much done a training camp. Like, it was 2 weeks out that I broke my hand last time. So I was like, I did 3 months of training for Jalen Turner. In that 9 months, I've done 6 months of training for Jalen Turner. It's not like I've been sitting on the couch like doing nothing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. You know what the thing is too, like with training being your therapy, man, it's like how lucky are we that we have that out to like release all these demons, you know? That's what I feel like, what I call it when I train. It's like releasing the demons. I have all this weird pent up aggression inside, but once I go to the gym and I get it all out, I just feel like right?
Oh,
like,
facts. I was lucky enough that I found it at the age I found it. Like, I was 18 when I just went in, like, I just turned 18, went and did a class. I went and did like 1 or 2 classes, and I was like, wow. Like, I went home and I was just like, well, guess this is what I'm doing with the rest of my life. It wasn't like, it was no question. I was just like, man, nothing beats this. So it's like, I was lucky that I found it at the age that I did. I feel like it saved me. It's like a constructive outlet for that aggression. Like, you're like an aggressive young kid, always got like too much energy, and it's just giving you, like martial arts, because you obviously have to harness that aggression. You have to be able to harness your emotions, because in a fight, it's not like a street fight where, in a street fight, it's like, who can be like the most aggressive the fastest is going to win 99% of street fights. Is who is the most aggressive first. That's like who wins 99% of street fights. That's not how a ring fight works. It's like you go into a ring fight, and it's whoever loses their emotions loses the fight. If you lose control of your aggression, you lose the fight. If you lose your temper, you get tired, you get heavy, you get slowed, and you lose the fight. So control of your emotions is a necessity to compete in martial arts.
And hey, that's something that you can only get through experience and time, huh?
Oh, 1,000%. Like, the amount of times that I've been in fights and lost my temper, or lost control of my emotions, or been too aggressive. And it's not like that's a constant. That's a constant. It's not like, oh man, I learned how to control my emotions. It's like, that's a constant battle throughout your career. Like, that'll never go away. In my next fight, I always know that that's there. It's like, I can obviously just touch gloves, go out there, swing like crazy, try to take his head off, but it's like, that's not the best way to do it.
No, and then like, what is it about and that's the thing with the experience really kicks in, because I know in the beginning, now that you say that, like you really hit home when you just said that right now, because I'm like, damn, you just named like my first 10 fights, you know?
Oh,
Just
at
like,
least 10. Like.
right? I'm just like, why didn't I just breathe, bro?
There's like 5. There's like your first 5 where you're just blind. Like you just go in there and you just see white.
It's like a mushroom trip.
Yeah. You just see white and you go forward. That's like pretty much all you do. Is like after about like the 15th fight where I was like, all right, I can think now. I'm like my brain, the connection between my brain and my body makes there's a connection there. But before that, like you're just going out there running on autopilot. Like it's crazy. Like the advantage you have from that's the balance to it, right? Like the advantage you have from experience, and then versus like say damage and injuries and adversity and things that happen to you. Like that's like the true balance. It's like the experience that I have now is like crazy, and then like still feeling like the best I've ever felt is like a cool place to be. So that's like why you can be so close to a fight and be chill and be relaxed and stuff like that, because you're just confident in the place that you are at.